Alright guys, this is my 2020 Ford Ranger. I'm doing a little bit of a build on it. It doesn't have much right now, but I'm planning on getting a lot more for it. I figured I'd give y'all an update on it though, because I showed y'all the Mustang, and if I get to show y'all the Mustang, gotta show y'all my truck too, because this is the truck that I won't say started it all, because my other truck started it, but this is the truck that I really started putting money into and doing modifications to that actually mattered. So we'll get right into it. All right, so I have a Ford Raptor style grill. Main reason I did that is just I had a chrome grill, and I'm not a huge fan of chrome grills. Just don't think they look good. This was a cheap alternative. So I have the Rough Country front bumper. I really like it. The only complaint is my sensors up front are kind of wonky now. They don't really work like they're supposed to, and my adaptive cruise control doesn't work because of it. But it's okay. I didn't really use cruise control anyways. But that's really nice quality bumper, because I've hit stuff with it and you cannot tell. Like, the powder coating on that bumper is amazing. I have the Rough Country tow hook to shackle conversion up there. And then I have smoked side marker lights with white LEDs instead of orange. And I have these smoked mirrored turn signals that are sequential, and they are orange. I have the Rough Country 2-inch light pods. They're flood pods for my ditch lights. And as far as the front goes cosmetically, I think that's it. But yeah, let's move around to the back. So the taillights I'm running, they're Anzo USA taillights. They have sequential turn signals, and they are compatible with the blind spot sensor. I do believe they're the only company that makes taillights with blind spot sensors for the US Ranger. I may be wrong, but I couldn't find anywhere else that had them. So I have the Rough Country rear bumper. It's also great. I just installed it recently, so I haven't had it on there very long, but it seems pretty sturdy. The reverse lights are really bright. I mean, it fits really well. The only problem I have is, I guess I didn't read it whenever I ordered it, but the factory tow hitch does not fit with this bumper. So I'm going to have to buy an aftermarket hitch. I just haven't had the time to do it. So that will be one of the next things I get. So yeah, but other than that, the bumper's been great. I upgraded my tag lights to some LEDs, and I actually had to get a new Ford badge. I was gonna buy a Ford badge because mine fell off, but for the same price I was able to get this iconic American flag badge to replace it. And it just sticks right on there. I think it looks pretty good. It fits really well right there. Underneath the truck, I actually reused my front tow hooks and made a custom tow hook to go right there. And I got one on that side as well. And I put some shackles on it just so I can hook a tow rope up to it or anything like that. And then I guess I'll talk about my bed rack. So I actually did this project last weekend. I wanted a bed rack, but I knew I wouldn't be able to afford the ones that are on Amazon and stuff like that, because they're $600+. Well, I went looking around the house and I found these, it's like almost like a contractor rack. And so I asked my uncle if I could have them. He told me I could. So I went to Harbor Freight and bought 2 of each of these, I think they call them E-tracks. And I just cut them to fit and used some self-tappers to put them on there. I went to Tractor Supply and picked this Plano Sportsman case up for 25 bucks. It's waterproof. Yeah, so I mean, I really only have about $150 in this rack right now. I ordered these lights on Amazon for 12 bucks, and they're not wired up yet, but I got them all in place and I got the wires ran, so I should be wiring them up today. I'm still waiting on my traction boards to come in. They'll go right there. And then I'm thinking about putting a roof rack on top of this rack, but I'm just not sure yet. I got a little tiny shovel from Harbor Freight, 12 bucks. I don't think I'll ever use it, but it's honestly just for looks. I'm running a Raptor style third brake light. I got it from eBay. It fit good. It doesn't leak, so that's all I could ask for it. I got a cam locker toolbox, and actually, this is how I have the back part of the rack is mounted with the J-hooks that actually mounted the cam locker toolbox down originally, and now it holds the toolbox and the rack down. And then to hold the back part of the rack down, I bought these like 2x4 or wood post 90-degree braces, and I just used a bolt down there and ran it up, and then I put it on here and ran this bolt up, and it just clamps it to the bedside. It doesn't shake or anything. I use 2 on each side to hold it down, and it's pretty sturdy. I was doing 80 down the interstate the other day, and nothing was shaking or anything, so I'd say it's gonna hold up. So the wheels and tires I'm running, I picked these wheels up on Marketplace. They had some 35s on them. These are 2017, 2019 Raptor wheels. I picked them for 300 bucks. But yeah, I got those, and I put new tires on them, and I put some wheel adapters on the truck. I believe there's 1.5 inch wide wheel adapters, which you have to run them because the F-150 and the Ranger lug pattern are different. So, I mean, I wish I wouldn't have to run them, but it is what it is. And then for the suspension, I actually just recently upgraded my rear suspension to Bilstein B8 5100 shocks, and they ride amazing. I have zero complaints out of them. They have improved the ride quality by 10 times at least. The passengers in the back seat say it rides smoother. Front seat, you can tell a lot that it rides smoother. You can barely feel bumps anymore. They have dampened the ride a lot, and especially being on trails and stuff, it has made a huge difference. And it actually increased my travel, I want to say by 1 inch, at least 1 inch, maybe 2 inches. And so they are very, very worth your money if you want to upgrade, and I highly suggest them. And then we'll go back to the front, and I'll show y'all the front suspension. So on the front, I'm just running a Rough Country 2.5 inch leveling kit puck. It goes between the top mount and the strut. And then I'm running DNA motoring upper control on for 2 to 4 inch lifts. And also amazing, like really, really well made. I have no complaints about them. They're cheap. They're like 118 bucks for a set. So for the price, they're greasable. You take this little cap off right there and you can grease them. I mean, they increase the ride quality by a ton too. I mean, a huge difference, more travel, less bumpiness, and definitely just a smoother ride, having that ball joint more square. That's pretty much it as far as suspension and cosmetic stuff. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but oh well. Now, performance wise, I have a K&N drop-in air filter, which I mean, I know it doesn't really do much, but I got it because it's reusable. and I have tunes by 5 Star Tuning. They are a must if you have a Ranger. You need to get a tune. If you want your transmission to shift smoother, you want to get that little bit more torque out of your truck, a tune will give you all of that. And 5 Star makes it an amazing tune. I haven't had any problems out of their tunes. Their tuning support's great. They always answer. And if you're on the fence about what company to go to 5 Star. They will treat you right, and they will give you some really, really good tunes. And then I do have tint on my truck. I have 5% ceramic on all the windows and the back glass, and I have 35 ceramic on the windshield. I have no complaints about it. Just, I wish I would have got regular tint because the ceramic lets in more sunlight. So, but it is what it is. I think that might wrap it up. I'm still waiting on some stuff from Mishimoto. I'm getting some radiator hoses and possibly a transmission pan from them. If you didn't know, they are a sponsor to this channel now. They're my first sponsor, so I hope to get that stuff soon, and I hope to really, really grow this build and make some videos for y'all. If y'all want to see some off-road videos, comment down below, because I plan on taking this thing all over the place. And honestly, I hope to do a full Overland build out of it. I want to get a rooftop tent for it, so if y'all have any suggestions of a brand of rooftop tent, leave that down below. Or if y'all have any suggestions for the build at all, just leave that down below, and I'll look into it, and if it's in the budget, then I'll do it. I'm open to anything, really. Just, trying to my first truck build, so figured I'd have fun with it. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time.